And I'm live. I haven't gone live in a while. And, I just had a lot of energy this morning, so I thought I would go live and give some readings. And it was about time anyway. I haven't done it in like forever. 6 days, but I really should quit drinking. I'm not gonna. What's up, Ashiana? How you doing? I'm all right. Just going a bit crazy, so I thought like tarot card readings would be something like a distraction, something fun to do. What is coming ahead for me? Let me see. More. Well, Vani, I feel like there's something that you've been working towards, and I think I see good stuff for you, but I see things finally sort of coming together, because there's a lot that's been going into this, and I feel like it's finally getting very close to the point that it's going to be complete, and you're really going to achieve what you wanted. And it has been a long road so far. And I feel like it's brought up a lot of kind of inner demons from your past, the whole process. But, all things are good. And this thing that you've been working towards is going to be accomplished. And good things for that. Okay. Anita. Hello, sir. What is coming towards me in love? Let me see. The cards were the Moon in reverse, the Hierophant upright, and the Nine of Wands upright. Okay, what is coming towards me in love? Okay. Ooh, the Nine of Wands again. Oh, I have two nines. So, all good things. Well, I mean, I think that well, I see a man. I have the King of Wands, so I'm assuming that's what you like. But I think that I mean, I don't. Are you with anyone now? Because I'm kind of getting the sense that you're not. But I think you have been putting a lot of effort into finding love. You really put yourself out there, and it's not like you're just doing nothing about it. I see a lot of effort going into this. Maybe even that you've spent some money on like a dating app or some kind of dating service or something. But yeah, I mean, I see really good things coming in your love life. So that obviously means somebody is coming. Because I have a feeling you're not with anyone now. All right, moving on. Universe message for me. So, Ashiana, I feel like you've been struggling a lot lately because you're really having trouble letting something go. And I think you went through something that was very devastating, and you still don't know much about what happened. So you still have a lot of unanswered questions. And I think you're just in a very bad way. Um, and whatever this is, whatever this bad thing is, it seemed um, like it all happened very quickly. But I mean, all I can say is, you know, hang on, some advice. I like to give advice sometimes. You know, things happen in life, and so much is going on, and you just never know what could happen. But I would focus on the good things in your life. Focus on the good things that you have, and you know, um, just look on the bright side. Look at the good things that you have. Look at the good people around you. Look towards them. Talk to them. I think you just need to let all this stuff go. Okay, moving on. What's up, son? What is coming towards me? So, son, I'm seeing some trouble. I see you're sort of going to be the center of attention in not such a nice way. Um, what I'm hearing is like the finger is going to be pointed at you. But I mean, so I guess when the I don't know what's going to happen, but I mean, whatever it is, you know, if you know you're right and if you know that you did nothing wrong, then just go with the flow, state your case, and if people don't want to believe you, then just move on. Like, you know, it doesn't matter. If you're right, you're right. Like, you know, you didn't do anything wrong. So what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Okay, moving on. You're welcome. What's up, sons? Please, feelings, person, Patrick, about me now. No contact. Okay. So you want to know how he feels about you, and you're in no contact. Good to know. Let me see. Let me see. I think this person really likes you, and I'm not sure why you're not talking because I think there's a lot of good energy here, and I think that you should probably reach out to Patrick. And I definitely see that all it would take is you reaching out, and things could start to happen again between the two of you. I see a lot of really good energy, so lots of potential for something really nice. Okay. Kadam, will I see any success today at work? Let me see. Let me see. And bada boom. Well, I see that you're going to have everything you need. Kadam, I think you'll have all the things you need at work. And I feel like you lack confidence a lot about your job. So, maybe you think you're not the best at it, or you you don't really believe in yourself enough. I would work on that. But I mean, overall, I see the energy being good. And, good things will happen for you today. And there will be money with the pentacles. I see money. Okay. So I'm assuming whatever job you have, you must, and it's kind of, you can tell from your question, really, but I feel like at your job, some days you get more money than other days, which you can just tell by your question, but I do see that today will be a good money day. Ravi Teja, hi Marco. I'm thinking of quitting my current job, but I'm stuck wondering whether I'll be able to find another job right away without facing financial trouble. Okay. I mean, I think that I think you'll be fine, honestly. But you have to don't you have to keep busy and keep trying to get a new job. But if you just it sucks because if your current job, if it's getting to the point where it's like sickening you, then you shouldn't work there. But being having zero money is even worse than, I suppose, the sort of hurt that your job causes you. But I think you'll be fine, and I'm sure you would make that happen anyway. Because it really, getting a new job, it really just depends on you. Because if you try hard enough, you'll always get a job. So, but just keep busy and keep trying to get a new job. And anyway, but I think you would get all the help you need in the meantime. There's always other people that could help you too. What's up, G. Busen? Any advice for the rest of the month? Okay, let me see. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to use this deck. I like to use this deck for advice. Advice, 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 advice. I love to give advice, and people hate it. I mean, it's funny because well, in real life, I tend to not give people advice because I just feel like people don't like getting advice. Um, People like to figure things out for themselves and do things by themselves, but unless I really fucking need to say something, which even like someone could have their arm missing, and I would be like, they're like, what should I do? And I'm like, well, how do you feel about it? Like, I would just like be afraid to give any advice. Like, you should probably go to the hospital for that. Like, I don't want to say anything. Um, but I mean, if in this case people are asking, so um, okay, so no, Gibusin. Um, okay, let me pull more cards. So, G. Busen, I think some advice is to start thinking about your future for this month, next month, like whatever. But I think that um, you really need to start something new. And because I think at this point, you're just kind of sick of your life and you're sick of the way things are going. And, but look on the bright side and um, try to figure out something new to do. And because I think you're someone who enjoys doing things, but you tend to not do it a lot. Um, and I think that you need to start something new. I don't know if it's a job, but you really need to take the first step towards something new. And, you know, you need to freshen up your life. So start thinking about the future. Start thinking about how am I going to change things. And because I feel like at this point you are just over it. Okay. What's up, D? Hey, Cindy. What is coming towards me in April? Let me see. What is coming towards me in April? Well, D, I feel like you're going to have a very chaotic month. I see a lot happening in April. Um, Things that are out of the ordinary and just a lot of different things. But um, and honestly, I do see some bad luck, like unexpected, unusual bad circumstances. But I feel like it's nothing that's really ever going to matter. Because I think that overall, despite all that's going wrong, you still have a lot to be grateful for and good stuff. And, you know, I think that there's going to be a lot of energy in April of you having to take charge of things and kind of step up as the leader. But anyway, so just be ready for it because I see a lot happening in April. Okay. Who or what is coming towards me in love? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Well, Cindy, I see the start of something, but I feel like there's somebody that's already in your life, and it's like you're gonna see them in a new way, and someone that you never thought about this person in that way before, and yeah, it's like you have a friend and you never really saw this person romantically, or you never saw this person in a romantic way. Um, you never had feelings for this person before, and now you will start to think of them as somebody um, who could be a partner. Um, and but I see everything going well. I do see love on the way. I think this is leaning more towards good for you. Um, Good things are coming for you. Um, yeah. And also, I'm thinking that you don't need to explain yourself, by the way. I was thinking that, so I don't know what that means to you or what it's gonna mean, but just keep in mind you don't need to explain yourself. Okay. Moving on. What's up, Shirley? Hey, Eagle. General for the upcoming week. Okay, let me see. Let me see what I got. Oh. Okay. General for the upcoming week. One more. Okay, you're going to have a terrible week. You know, you're going to deal with things that are not fair. This is not going to seem right to you. And a lot of like bad words being said, or, you know, having to deal with people talking badly about you, or, no, you're going to have to deal with a lot of like, jumping through hoops and you feel like this isn't right, you shouldn't have to do this. having to do things that you really don't want to do. Um, and it's just all going to seem so shitty to you and like, fucking, I don't want to do this. Anyway. But everything passes in time. This is just another week. Maybe next week will be much better. You know, you just fucking never know. All right. Surely, I'm all right. Things are going fine for me. As good as they possibly can be, probably. Nour. Hey, any advice for me? I was born 10th of February 2002. So you're 23. Okay. Oh, you're 23. That's a good number. Let me see. Wasn't that a movie? Like the number 23, or was it the number 21? It was like a scary movie about a number. It was Jim Carrey was the actor in it. And the whole movie was about this guy who kept seeing the same number everywhere, and it drove him to like insanity. But I think it was supposed to be like a scary movie, but really the villain is like the number 21. It just won't leave this guy alone. Anyway, so you know, now I think the only advice I can give you is that you should just practice things more. You should put, because I feel like there's probably something that you do that you don't practice enough. It's something that you could be much better at. I think you have, a very nice gift. You have a gift for something, but if you just put more time into it and more practice, you would be even better. But I mean, in terms of like the way that you think about stuff and the way you handle situations, I think you do a great job at that. I think you let go of things really quickly. You don't let things bother you, and you tend to think deeply about making, decisions. I think you do great at that. I should probably think deeper about things I do, but I don't know. Things just come to me, and I just hope the right thing comes to me. Okay. Anyway, but you're doing fine. All right, Shirley. Recently, I have been thinking of this person, T. What are his current thoughts about me and actions in the next 5 days? Okay. Bada bing, bada boom, and bada bop. I feel like there's just a lot of bad energy between the two of you, Shirley. So I'm assuming that something went very, very wrong in the past. Because I feel like there's just bad blood, and I would just move past this person, forget about it, move on, like just let it go, look to the future. Think about all the wonderful things that are probably going to happen for you in the future, instead of digging up shitty stuff from the past. Okay. Oh, I'm all caught up. Okay, good. I need a drink. Yesterday at work, I didn't have like the best day at work yesterday, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like horrible, but I just was not very well in the head. But out of like frustration and just trying to like remain centered, I kept like licking my lips. I did it like 1,000 times yesterday at work, and now my lips are all chapped. Like I developed a tick out of nowhere. I don't usually like lick my lips like that, but it was like a tick that I had all day yesterday, and now they're chapped and dry. I hope that's not like the beginning of something new. Like, oh, I just have a tick now. Who develops a tick out of nowhere at 30 years old? You know. Hey, Brenda. So, Brenda, you want to know about this guy, Billy, and if he's going to communicate with you and sort of like his feelings about you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this one goes out for Brenda. How's everybody doing today? Are we all doing good? So, Brenda, I think that I think this person likes you. This person is willing to help you. And you know, I mean, sometimes people are just dumb, and I think that maybe you feel like something went wrong, but you know, I think you can expect communication. You know, between the two of you, things are not over. I think that because you feel, the vibe I'm getting is you feel as though that the wrong thing happened, like somebody did the wrong thing, um, and but overall, I think that this person does like you, and there's still love here. There's still potential, and you can expect him to call you or say something to you at some point. Um, and you just got to let go of, because whatever this is that you think went wrong, all that really matters is that Billy's a good guy and he's willing to do things for you. And so just let the past stay in the past and just move on and keep Billy around. Um, anyway. Hey, Devin. How you doing? Have I ever shown you guys my wand? I think I have. This is my magic wand. It doesn't do anything, but I like having it. I have tried. Okay, I know that's crazy and stuff. Like whatever. I think that makes me cool for at least trying. But I take this wand and I try to like make stuff appear. Like I don't know, orbs of light or something cool. Like, but it never happens. That doesn't mean that there's no such thing as magic. I know that magic exists because I wasn't born yesterday. But I don't know, I guess just waving wands and making stuff appear just doesn't work for me anyway. Maybe it does for some people, which is great for them. I would like to think there's probably a good reason why it doesn't work for me. And I can think of many reasons why that's probably a horrible thing. But I do like having this wand. It's really pretty. And maybe someday it will work. It's metal. Isn't that cool? Like a metal, really pretty wand. Huh, I like it. I wish I could make shit explode. It's like a light bulb or something. I don't know. It just never works for me. Whatever. Okay. Devin wrote, what's coming in for love? Let me see. Devin, I think you really need to just give yourself time. I think you should be focusing on money right now and not relationships. And also just, you know, um, Devin. Yeah, Devin. I would say I'm sort of, well, to answer your question, I don't see much happening in your love life, um, like in the near future, but that's because it's not what you're meant to do. I think you're supposed to be focusing on work right now and your financial life. Should be more your focus at the moment. Anyway, and I do see actually some money coming towards you, but it's probably going to involve some kind of effort. Um, but I see money coming. All right. What's up, Margaret? Hello. You're welcome, Shirley. Will me and TJ get along with each other um, on the Nigeria trip? I'm getting a separate room. You're going to Nigeria. That's in Africa, I think, right? That's cool. Okay, so will you get along? Let me see if you two will get along. And you probably will, hopefully. Let me just pull some cards. Okay. Let me pull some cards. Okay, looking good so far. I have 2 page cards. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm just laughing at something. I was just thinking of something. It says it doesn't matter. Listen, Margaret. I think overall, you and TJ will get along great. I think there will be one instance, and I'm thinking probably just one, where he really gets on your nerves, but it's just going to be like a one-time thing. You'll get over it in like 2 seconds, and um, you'll go on and have a great trip. But just to answer your question, pretty much most of the time you will get along and everything will be great, except for this like one thing that will tick you off. But anyway, moving on. What's up, Jocelyn? What does Spirit want me to know? Okay. Okay, so Jocelyn, I think the message for you is that you are way too in your head. And honestly, the advice I'm about to give you is something I should think about too. And I wish someone could say this to me. You are way too in your head about stuff, you know, like you hang on to things too much, and you think about things, you overthink things, and like don't make a big deal out of nothing. Just and I'm not trying to I'm not trying to sound rude or anything. Um, and this goes for me too. I think this is, this applies to me a lot too. Um, you know, don't make something out of nothing, and just don't overthink things. Stop making you need to stop making stuff up about um, don't make something that it isn't. Um, but it's kind of like I mean, I am better now than I used to be. I still need this advice today, but I was especially bad in my like early 20s. Um, I could just like I don't know, but um, anyway. So I think what Spirit wants you to know is just let things go and don't turn things into things that they're not. Don't overthink things. Okay, moving on. And I'm all caught up. Yay. This is Noodles, and I'm not making that up. His name is Noodles. He's a he. I can just feel it. But this is my little Beanie Baby. I used to have a lot of Beanie Babies when I was a kid, but I think those all got thrown away or something. Or, I mean, fuck knows what happened to those Beanie Babies. But I mean, I'm a 30-year-old man. And people already think I'm crazy enough, so I don't need to start collecting Beanie Babies. But I think it's okay to have just one, or maybe two. Maybe I'll get another one. But that's how it starts. You get like one, and then you get more and more and more until you're the crazy person at 30 with a Beanie Baby collection. I just, but who couldn't love this? Look how cute it is. Come on, that's adorable. I love it. It's really soft too. He's really soft, I should say. You know, I look at this Beanie Baby and I just feel like there's a spirit here. There's magic. He's on my desk with my computer, just right there, always looking at me. He's my audience. Yeah. You know, wow, I really sound like a crazy person right now. That's fine. What's up, Highness? May I ask for a general? Okay. Oh my God. Huh. That was so weird. I just looked at that Beanie Baby and it looked sad. Now it looks happy again. I don't know what's. Actually, no, it looks sad. What the fuck is going on? I, I take back everything I said about Beanie Babies. They're just dolls. There's no magic in them, and they're just dolls. They're just cute little things to have, and just whatever. Okay. Anyway, okay, so you want a general. You got it. Okay. You know, Highness, I feel like you're on a healing journey, but recently you've started something and you're really going down the wrong path. This is not the way to heal yourself. This is not the way to feel better. Um, and I think that you have to let go of um, beliefs that you already have. I think you need to let them go and you have to start honestly doing some searching out in the world, either on the internet, go to a library, ask a friend, but um, be open to new things because the path that you're going down is not the right one. And I think you have some investigating to do. And that could be online, through friends, through family, in a library, like I said, like whatever. Um, the answer is out there for you, but you need to look for it. But what you're doing now is not the right thing. Okay. I like doing this. This is fun. I'm going to light some incense. I really need to do like a cleansing spell on my apartment. I haven't done that in a long time. It's probably about time. Oh, well, actually, I mean, I burn sage all the time, but like, something a little more powerful, I think. Um, I have a really good cleansing spell that I always use. Calls on the power of angels. I believe in angels. I mean, they are real. They would have to be. Obviously they're real, but in some kind of way, they're real. I mean, if I'm real, so would they be. Um, you know. Oh, I'm gonna light some incense. What do I want? I think maybe the fairy dust. Oh, this is fantastic. Um, It smells really good. What the fuck is that? Oh, there's like goo. There's like goo hanging off my incense burner. Okay, I don't know what that is. It's hard. I haven't painted anything in a long time. It's been like, I don't even know, like maybe like 3 weeks now since I've made a painting. I just don't know what to paint. There's only so many things I could probably pull off, but um, the last thing I painted was an orange tree, and it's actually like it's funny. It's pretty. I really really like it. It's kind of abstract though. There's definitely this like abstract feel to it, which I didn't really do on purpose, but um, well, okay. The honest to God truth is that I was trying to like in the background. I wanted there to be like the treetop, and then you see into the sky. Um, this is gonna make no sense the way I'm explaining this, but I'm just gonna keep talking. Anyway, I was in the background. You're supposed to see part of the tree. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking actually about this because it's gonna make no sense. Anyway, it's the painting ended up being kind of abstract when really that wasn't intentional. I was just being super lazy about what I was wanting to portray, and that's what it looks like. What's up, Melissa? May I ask for a general career reading for the next week? Okay. Oh. Well, you're going to have to deal with a rude woman. First of all, there's like a lady that you're going to be around that's going to be a real problem. Always throwing in her 2 cents. But I see victory on your part. And I think that the right thing will happen. I mean, overall, I think that you're going to have a very good week at work. And, you know, I think whoever this woman is that's being a real problem, you will be victorious over her, and you'll be very happy um, with the outcome. Anyway. I'm really hot. You're welcome, by the way. I don't know if I just said that, but let me say it again. I need a cigarette. A real cigarette. Hang on, I'll be right back. Ugh. What's up, Sherry? How you doing? Yes. You're doing good. That's good. It's cold. Where are you at? California. I'm assuming you're in like Northern California, because Southern California doesn't really get cold, really, right? I mean, it might, like in the dead of winter or in the middle of winter. Um, it might get like, I'm assuming like in the 40s, 50s or something. But yeah, it's probably cold here too. I haven't been outside. Fresno. I've heard of that place before, but I could not point it out on a map. Not even close. But it's almost spring. I'm excited. I can't wait to start growing stuff outside. That's cool. Yeah, I have to buy a bunch of dirt. It's kind of funny how people buy dirt. People buy dirt. And I'm a sucker too. I do it too. I could just go outside and shovel up some dirt. But I mean, I don't know. It just feels better to buy like bags of soil than just fucking shoveling up a bunch of dirt from your yard that has like probably bugs in it and stuff. Um, I'm private readings. I, you know what? Not yet. I mean, I used to do private readings sometimes, but I don't know what I'm going to charge for it. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I have to just think about that first. And I mean, at some point, I have to figure that out. All right, I'll let you know. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Moon Goddess, everybody gets a free question. So before you start donating, you can just ask something for free. Um, can I get a love reading for the next 2 months? Okay. Isn't it funny how people speak English? Months. Months. Nobody fucking says months. Nobody says that. Nobody. That's too exhausting. I can't do it. Okay, so you want a love reading for the next 2 months. Let me see. Let me see. One more. Okay, Michelle, I'm getting the vibe that you're already in a relationship. Is that right? Because I'm just seeing like um I mean, I don't know. With this card, I feel like there's something already going on and things aren't working out really the way that you wanted or like I mean, I don't know. But um so you're somewhat in a relationship, you had a fight. So I'm assuming by that uh I'm assuming by what you just said that like you kind of were involved with somebody, but there was some drama, and now you're sort of not talking, which is like nothing. um, I mean, I don't know. I do see a lot of masculine energy. I see a lot of really good energy coming in the next couple months. A lot of very powerful energy. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This either tells me that you will find somebody in the next couple months, and it's either somebody that you already know very very well, or it's just signifies that it's probably going to be somebody that you'll be with forever. I'm not sure. I mean, listen, I'm not God, okay? I don't I can't I'm like grasping at smoke here because I don't know, like I don't know. Like if I could just know every little detail about the future, first of all, life would not be fun, and that's terrifying. But I mean, I'm okay with just nebulous kind of talk. Um, but anyway, I think you will have a lot of. Let me just say this: I think you will have a lot of luck and good fortune in the next couple of months when it comes to love. Okay, why exactly is my coworker Destiny jealous of me? She's trying to recruit people to hate on me. Huh. Oh, hello. This literally just jumped out of the deck. Um, okay, this one and sure, this one. So, um, Moon Goddess, I think that everything's fine. I'm gonna sort of like not answer your question, but instead I'm just gonna say that you don't have to worry about this. Um, Nothing bad will come of this. It really doesn't matter. You're a really hard worker, I feel. I think that you are somebody that when you go into work, you are you have this obsession with doing a really good job, and you just want to be a good worker. And I think that that's what you should focus on. And honestly, this whole thing, this drama that you're talking about, is just the start of something, and it's actually a very good thing because really good things will come of this. And don't let it bother you. Don't let it affect you. Just keep doing what you know you should do and what you have to do, and everything will be fine. Doesn't even matter. Okay. I would like to know if Patrick is sleeping around on me because I believe that he is playing in my face. I'm going to leave him alone. Oh, my God. Give me a second. Okay. So your question is basically you're dating a guy named Patrick, and or you're in a relationship with him, um, and you're wondering if he's cheating on you. That's your question. Okay. Sorry, I'm not trying to like smile, but I feel so old. Okay. So 1 card, 2 cards, and 3 cards. So I think that so I think this is all in your head. Who am I talking to? Sherry. Sherry, Patrick is fine. Patrick likes you. He's a good guy. He's not going to cheat on you. I think it's all in your head. And, when he says he's doing something, he really is. And, he's not lying to you. And just, just don't even doubt it. Patrick has done a lot for you, and he's done really good things for you. And, just let that speak for itself. He's a good guy. So, anyway. What's up, Faithful? Can I ask, does Derek miss me? Let me see. So Derek is somebody from your past, because clearly you haven't spoken in a while based on your question. Well, I'm assuming. Let me pull some cards. Okay, well. Huh. Well, Faithful. I think you guys you guys. Who am I talking to right now? Faithful. I think that the two of you didn't work well together. And I am assuming that this is romantic, right? This is like an ex-boyfriend. This wasn't just a friend of yours. This was like a romantic thing. But I think you're putting way too much into this, and because I think you actually are, or at least have been, feeling very intense things about this person. But that person, you just, he never appreciated you, and he never gave you props for all the things that you're great at, and never really seemed to get excited about your talents. So that's not someone that you really want, because I feel like you really like to impress people, and it didn't work out, and I think you just need to move on from him. Not even worth your time thinking about. Look to the future and get excited about all the good things that are coming your way. There is a God. I don't know if it's necessarily a person, but it might just be this magical spirit of love. But there's lots of good things coming your way. It's a matter of time. And, you're going to be blessed beyond belief. So stop thinking about Derek and get excited about all the wonderful things that life will give you in the future. Okay. Anyway, that was fun. You're welcome, Sherry. Musical Beer, hello, welcome back. A general for the rest of March. Okay. I need to make myself another drink. I have to pass out soon. I like drink a lot of alcohol, and I sort of like plan when I'm gonna pass out. Not go to sleep, but pass out. I'm like, okay, well, if I start drinking now, I'll be unconscious in about 2.5 hours. And that'll give me at least 2 or 3 hours to get ready for my date tonight. So by then I will have passed out already, woken up, sobered up a little bit, you know? Okay. Well, musical beer. I see something ending in March. Something big is finally going to come to an end, and everything will go smoothly with that. I see a lot. I see you working with other people a lot, collaborating, and really working together, sharing thoughts about what to do, that kind of a thing. I mean, it's because the Three of Pentacles, that's different than just like if I go to work, obviously I have coworkers. You know, I work at a coffee shop. I have coworkers and I obviously work with them. We work together. But the Three of Pentacles is more about like throwing around ideas and really working together in that way, like collaboration. And I see good money. Um, I see nice things, good money. Um, so, I mean, this is what I got for the rest of March. All good cards, all good energy. So, good for you. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go make another drink. I feel really short. Like I just feel, I don't know. Like when I look in the mirror, I think I look okay. Like I'm not that bad looking. But sometimes I'll like if I'm standing up, I'll like look down and I just and this is truly like a sickness, but I look down and I just look really like stubby. Stubby is the exactly right word. I don't know. And even just walking around sometimes, I just feel like such a stubby little person. I mean, I'm 5'10". That's actually kind of tall. I mean, it's actually not well, it's not tall, but it's like squarely average. Um, I don't know. I just feel really like just a nub. I just feel nubby and stubby. I don't know. I wish I was like I wish I was like 6'2", muscular. That'd be nice. A little bit less crazy. That'd be cool. Um, I mean, 5'10" is fine. Whatever. Let me show you some of my crystals. So this is, I think it's called green fluorite. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. You know, I really want a green crystal. I need to manifest that. Like, I want a green crystal. Like, this is a crystal. It is green. You might not be able to tell in the camera, but looking at it in person, it is green, but it's kind of like a very light mint green, and it is transparent. So the green color in it is not very powerful. It's not like a very strong green. Um, but what I remember reading about this online, and although lots of things online aren't true, but I read that this kind of rock, it's this color because they put it to a certain temperature and then it like changes the color of it. Um, which I mean, it's still like magical and stuff, but I would love like a green crystal that's like good, like pretty transparent, but is like a darker green. I want that so badly. I would be in heaven if I had something like that. That would probably be the last crystal I ever buy. And maybe if I could find it like a chunky piece of citrine that's kind of this shape in this size. I like the way this crystal looks, like a citrine. But that's really because I mean, I have a little, collection of crystals. I don't have a huge collection, but I like to collect those. But I mean, when is enough enough? Like, I don't need every crystal on God's green earth. You know what I mean? Like, what am I going to do with them all? I mean, they're pretty. I like to touch them and use them and stuff, like, but I do really want a green crystal, like a big chunky piece of some kind of green crystal. But I also want it to be natural, like it just naturally is, like a deep green, fairly transparent, but still like a deep green. And I want it to be natural. And I'm so like I'm so particular about this. Like, and also the green crystal that I'm trying to like manifest, I also want it to be like this. Like this crystal is like clean cut in some places, but in other places it's more kind of raw looking. I am obsessed with that look. That is, I fucking live for that. I want a crystal like this, but green, like a deep green, but you can still kind of see through it. And I don't think I'm asking for too much. Okay. I don't think I'm asking for too much. You ever talk to God and you're like asking God for things, and then part of you is like, oh, like I shouldn't ask for that. That's kind of a lot to ask for. You're asking God, okay? God can do anything. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, sorry, God. I'm sorry that I asked for too much. What's it gonna take fucking for you to make it happen? Snap your finger? Go fuck yourself. Like, I kind of hate God. Um, like most of the time. Can't stand the guy. Hate him. Can't stand him. Hi, Trinity. Sorry, I'm like upset. Can I ask what's next in career for me? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, I'm not even gonna look at these. Let's try this again. Oh, just drop some cards. Okay, Trinity. So Trinity, I think in terms of career, which career means money. Let me just show you what happens with the cards. So I got 3 cards and they're all pentacles, which is the money cards. So, you know, and the way these look, I feel like your money situation is very complicated. But at the same time, there's really nothing to worry about. I think in the future, you will have plenty of money. Um, I think that there's a masculine energy, like some kind of man in your life, that money can come from sometimes, but that's going to come to an end. Well, it might not come to an end, but there's going to be an issue there. But in other aspects of your life, you still have plenty of money coming in. So, you know, there's nothing to worry about. So, I mean, I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. I do kind of feel like, in terms of career, you have put in the effort, you've planted the seeds, and now you're just waiting for them to grow and flourish. Um, and I think that's kind of where you're at. But you know, good things are right around the corner. And in the very, very near future, um, you'll be getting plenty of money, plenty of help, plenty of abundance. What's up, Amazing Grace? I lost 100 subscribers. I believe this is being done on purpose. It's nothing I'm doing. I mean that happens. I know you. I think it was you who you were saying that, like, what was it? There was like something with your YouTube channel. Something went wrong or something. Um, what's up, Bia? Oh, your name is Rabia. Okay. Excuse me. You want to know when will Karam message you? I think that so Rabia, I think that he will message you sooner than later. Probably in um like a week and a half maybe. Um but you know, there is an issue here with Karam, and I feel like it's because Karam is like I don't know what he does for a living or what his circumstances, but I feel like the energy around him is very unpredictable. Like you don't know what to expect. Um for example, you never know when he's going to be around. Like there's an uncertainty that goes along with him. He's pulled in other directions, um, and you never know when that could happen. I think that's kind of a problem for you, but I mean, I think he's worth it. I think that, you know, he's worth the wait. He's worth putting time into. I think because he's very helpful, he's there for you. But anyway, Amazing Grace. Um, I didn't know you asked a question. I just thought you were just venting. So you probably want to know like what's going on, like because you lost 100 subscribers and now you're wondering why or what's going on with this. Okay. Okay, let me see. Let's tap into the beyond. Um, so, I mean, listen, I don't know what's going on with your subscribers, but I don't think it's anything that you should worry about. Those were people that were going to unsubscribe anyway. Um, they're not true followers of yours, and it's nothing that even matters. Like, I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, but all I know is that you should not be worried. You still have you have your page, and there are plenty of good things on the way. And just because that happened doesn't mean that you're like doomed on YouTube. You know, Let me put it this way. There is a lot of potential for YouTube to be very successful for you and very good for you. So just forget about it and move on. There's nothing bad going on. There's nothing like super nefarious there's nothing that you need to worry about. Anyway. Okay. I mean, that happens to me too. Um, people subscribe because on my live streams, I have it set so you have to subscribe in order to leave a comment. And people subscribe just to get a reading, and then they immediately unsubscribe. So, I mean, I don't know, some people are like that, but, and maybe they just don't, like, maybe they just don't want, like, all of these subscriptions because they don't want to get too many notifications or something. Although I don't know, I mean, I don't know how it works because I'm subscribed to probably like 50 different channels, and they're all always putting out content, but I only get notifications from a few of them once in a while, and it's always random, like they're different. But I mean, I don't know how that really works, and I don't care, but I'm sure it's all good. Like, it's nothing nefarious or evil or dark. You don't have to worry about it. And you're welcome. Anyway, let me see what the weather's going to be like today. So back in early fall, I bought like 5 pairs of short shorts. I was really feeling myself, and I wanted to like put short shorts on because I had never owned them before, and I thought I would feel sexy in them, And I bought them in late fall. Oh, no, I bought them in like early fall. So by then it was like too cold to wear them in public. I can't wait for the weather to get warmer because I am wearing short shorts in front of other humans. I'm sorry. My legs are my best feature. At least I got something. Um, I can't wait. I'm really trying to attract a mate. Like in nature, like the animals, you attract a mate. And that's what I'm trying to do with short shorts. And I'm dying for it to warm up so I can like wear sexy, slutty short shorts out in public. Okay, they're not like that slutty. It's not like I'm walking around Shaw's in a Speedo, but I'm just saying. All right, what's the weather? Is today the day that I'm going to wear short shorts in public? Let me see. You know what else I want to do in public? I want to dress in drag and go into public. I'm just too scared. I think I'm going to get like assaulted by a demon. Okay. Yeah, today's not the day. The high today is going to be 50 degrees. That's too cold. I'm wearing short shorts right now. I love these ones, but they don't have pockets. Although it doesn't matter because, like, I have one pair of short shorts, but the pockets are like too small. Like, I would never put anything in them that I care about unless I don't mind it getting lost because I don't, you know, I mean, I don't know. I only put stuff in my pockets if the pockets are like, I know that the stuff is not going to fall out of them, and because I don't want to lose anything. But when I do wear short shorts out in the world, they're going to be like, I'm going to wear like a fanny pack with it, which I really hope I can pull off. But um, so I can keep my like wallet and phone in there. Will I be able to get a job in California in the next 3 months? Let me see. Let me see what's going on. Oh, hang on. I have a story to tell you guys. You're going to shit. Well, Macaroni, let me give you your reading first, and then I'll tell my little story. Well, so Macaroni, I don't see it happening. I think you need to just take things slowly. I think getting a job in California is going to be a slow process. It will happen. If I mean, if you are determined enough, it will happen. Um, but I think just for your own mental sanity, like just take it slow and give it time. But in the next 3 months, I don't think so. But if you want it badly enough, it will happen at some point, but it's going to be a slow process. Okay, your reading's done. So anyway, yesterday morning, or no, it was 2 mornings ago, I was sitting on my couch and let me show you. See that lemon? That's a lemon cypress tree. It's like an evergreen. Well, it is an evergreen. And 2 mornings ago, I was on my couch and I saw that something whacked it hard. I mean, it fucking moved big time. The tip of it, the top of it. Um, and there were no windows open. There was no fan pointed at it. Like, I'm talking like it was significant. And you know, I knew it was like a sign from the universe. Um, I don't know. I mean, I don't. I mean, the way I interpreted it was like. I mean, at first I thought, oh, cool, like a supernatural experience. That's cool. And then I was petrified for about, I don't know, like 30 minutes or something. I thought Satan himself is in my apartment and he's fucking with me. And I was just scared because then I felt I'm not alone and something is out to get me. But then I'm like trying to talk myself down, like, no, maybe it was an angel trying to make you feel not alone in a good way. Or maybe it was just a raw force of magic sending you a sign or something. Like, I mean, the truth is, listen, I saw that fucking tree get whacked by nothing, and I don't know really what was up with that. Um, I could make up a million stories about what that could have been. So I kind of just don't know what happened. But I'm glad it happened. And this is how smart I am. I know that nothing like that will happen again for probably another about a year, maybe like a year and a half. I'll see something else. I mean, I hear noises all the time, like supernatural, like freaky, spooky noises. But to see something move without anyone touching it, that's only like a here and there kind of thing for me. It's not like an all the time thing. I mean, I wouldn't want it to happen all the time. I'm just saying, like, that would be way too much for me. So it probably will be about another year until it happens again. Um, just enough to make me happy, but not freak me out. Um, anyway, I love me. Um, so how's everybody doing? I mean, there's nobody watching me right now. It says that there's 0 people in the audience. So, um, the last time I saw something move without anyone touching it, it was like, I don't know, probably like 2 years ago. Um, I was sitting on the couch watching TV, and um, my boots were on the floor. I don't know why I put them in this spot, probably out of laziness, but they were on the floor in between me and the television. And something made one of the boots move. Like it got kind of knocked over a little, but it kind of went like this and then kind of settled down again. But that was the last time I saw something move without anyone touching it, which was cool. I mean, it's cool, I guess, or whatever. Um, but that was the last time. You know what I really want? I just want to see like fucking magic, like you see in the movies. Like I'm talking like sparks of energy and like orbs of light. I don't know. I don't know, magic. I mean, when I think of magic, I immediately think of like sparks of light and orbs of light. I don't know. Maybe because I'm brainwashed, whatever. But that's like immediately where my mind goes. But you know what's funny? The truth is, if I had that power, and if I could just make orbs of light appear, ugh, I mean, I don't know. You just get sick of it, I guess. Like I mean, just being in reality, I just have to say that at some point it would get old. It would get old, and then you're just like, okay, whatever. You know, that's just how people are. Like people just there comes a point where you're just not impressed anymore. Like I don't know what I want out of life, but whatever. Sorry, I'm like smiling because I just thought of like the funniest thing. Oh, why is this eyebrow like up? Is it just me, or is one of my eyebrows higher than the other? Okay, I have to relax my face. I'm just there's a lot of energy going on, and I'm like, ugh. Um, something's wrong with this eyebrow. Okay, relax. You know, if you're there's nobody watching me right now, but if you're watching this in the future, um, you know, I know that I'm nuts, and but I'm a good person. I really am a good person when it boils down to it. You know, like if I was in a coffee shop and I found a phone on the table that somebody clearly left there, I'm the kind of person I would not try to hack it. I wouldn't try to look at their phone. I would pick it up, and the only thing I would do with it is give it to the manager of the coffee shop and say, "Somebody left their phone here. Why don't you keep this somewhere safe until they come back for it?" Like that's who I am. I don't know. I would just do the right thing. Um, I'm not perfect. I mean, I've made mistakes and stuff, but there are certain things that, like, I am the kind of person that will do the right thing. You know, I'm a good person. I'm just saying. I know. Can you imagine me? Like, I find someone's phone on the sidewalk and I'm trying to like hack it and get their bank information and steal money. And like, I would never do something like that. I'm just not that person. There's no force in the universe that could get me to see myself doing that. Oh, I love me. Thank you. What's up, MMC? What are some physical features of my future partner? Okay, so you want to know about physical features, how they will look. I can do that. Okay, I can totally do that. That's easy. That's an easy one. Well, this person is very tall, kind of hmm, you know, like I mean, obviously this person is attractive. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't make them, you know, like your permanent partner. I mean, but um I feel like this person kind of looks villainous. Like they're tall and kind of villainous looking. Like they just have that like maybe I'm crazy, but like, you know, some people look kind of um I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. You know how like some people look evil, but they're not actually evil, but they just have that like vampiric kind of dark look to them. That kind of a thing. Am I making sense? Anyway, so tall, very sexy, kind of villainous looking. And the one drawback about this is that they don't have like perfect skin, but it's nothing like crazy bad, but they kind of look a little dull. Anyway, and you're welcome. Um, you know, there's this guy that there's a comedian on YouTube that I follow named Justin Martindale. Really sexy. He's a gay guy. And I always thought he kind of looks like a vampire. He's really sexy, but he does like look like a vampire. Hi, Michelle. Hi, is someone doing black magic on me? Okay. Let me see. Is someone doing black magic on me? Okay. I mean, I don't think so. I think there's a lot of good energy around you. And just to like, I just let me put it this way: there's nothing that you need to worry about. Um, and you know, I think that because I mean, obviously, if you think someone's doing black magic on you, then there must be something going wrong in your life. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't even ask that. But I think what's the things that are going wrong in your life are actually it's just nature. It's nothing to worry about. It's nothing that you need to be concerned about. But like, but I mean, you know, if it might make you feel better. I mean, I really don't think you have anything to worry about, but it might make you feel really good to like light a candle, maybe put some kind of essential oil on it and light it and just pray over it and think of good things happening for yourself. I mean, that might make you feel better. But I would just let that go. Um, anyway, you're welcome. I am so pale. I'm like looking at my arm right now. It is, I am so white. Like, I look like a ghost. I mean, look at me. Look at me in the camera. It looks like about a half hour ago, somebody drained all the blood out of my body, and I'm just white flesh. Like, I kind of like it though. It's like spooky looking. I don't know. It is nice to be tan though. Tan people look really good. That is sexy. I think everything is sexy though. I'm like one of these people. Well, okay, not everything. Like if you're like 600 pounds, I do not find that attractive at all. But I mean, I I like chubby guys, dad bods, chubby guys, even maybe even kind of fat guys. But fat as in like 250, maybe even 300. 600 pounds? No. There, I would, let me tell you right now, I would never ever find that attractive. I'm not trying to like make people feel bad about themselves, but I mean, if you're 600 pounds, I think you probably should feel bad about yourself. Maybe it would motivate that person to do something about it. Um, but anyway, oh my God. Let me just say this. I was on Grinder, which is like a gay dating app. I was on Grinder a couple weeks ago and I found this guy's profile and he had the oh, oh, he had the most amazing body I've ever seen. It was like it was like it was like a dad bod, but like not really. It was like you can tell he's actually very muscular, but at the same time it was like juicy. I loved it. I messaged him. I sent him a message, but I mean someone like that is gonna want nothing to do with me, but it was worth a shot. He said nothing back to me. But I I wish I could have that picture on my tablet, his profile picture. Oh, to die for. You know what I do sometimes? And whatever. Listen, kids should not be watching this, by the way. And, you know, it's not my fault if I talk about stuff that matters to me. Okay? But let me go on. Um, and by the way, if I could, I would restrict this video to people over 18. I would restrict all my videos to people over 18. Well, my live streams. But every time I do that, it doesn't work. And then I mean, every time I've tried to do that, it just like gives me shit and it won't let me go live. But if I go back and change it to but anyway, but back to my story. I on my tablet, I have a collection of pictures of really hot naked guys and I like to just look at it sometimes, get some magical sexual energy kind of flowing through my spirit. Um, I mean, it's not like a big collection. Someday it will be a big collection, but like literally, what I do is I Google, I don't know, like hot naked guys, and then, and which is risky because you click on a website, you don't know what the fuck that website's gonna be, but I have faith in God, so you click on a website and it's like all these different pictures of like just hot naked guys, and you're like looking through them and stuff, and I like scroll and I see which ones I really really love, and then I download them to my tablet, and so I will always have them so I can just like look at them whenever. Um, I don't have to like look for them. I can just immediately go to them. Um, I think in my collection I have like 10 or something, but it'll get bigger. I should do that at some point today. Sit on my couch and just look through the internet for hot naked guys. Anyway, don't judge me. Um, Don't fucking judge me. I like that stuff. People in the future will be watching this video, which at this point I'm 2 hours into this live stream. So if anybody's watching this in the future, first of all, thank you. I'm flattered that you would just click on a past live stream and watch it for 2 hours. But you know, don't judge me. I'm a gay guy. I like to talk about stuff like that. And I can't stand people that are like, oh, my virgin ears. Like, who are these people that are like so touchy about stuff like that? Everybody likes sex. Everybody does. Or I mean, there are people that are like asexual, which is sad. I've never met somebody that was asexual, and I kind of don't believe them. I mean, I don't know. I can't imagine that like somebody just wouldn't have, or I can't imagine that somebody just wouldn't have sexual feelings at all. I mean, it's just a nice thing. Like, I don't know. That's fucked up. If God did that to a spirit, or if God would do that to a person, that's really fucked up. It's like anything else. Sex is just another blessing of life. Like, why would God deprive somebody of that, like, ability or drive? Like, that's like really demented to me. I just think God, like, I mean, if I was God, I would try to make as many blessings as possible. I would try to make as many enjoyable things as I possibly could for people to like have in life. Like, for someone to have no sexual desire at all, that's so fucked up. Like, why not have something like that? I don't know. I don't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Just to have no sexual feelings, that's like so fucked up to me. But I don't know, like anything's possible, I suppose. So, I mean, maybe it is real. I've never met an asexual person. I'm not really feeling very good about what I just ranted about for the last 15 minutes. I feel kind of bad about it. Like I did something wrong. I take it all back. Everything I just said in the last 15 minutes, I didn't say it. You were just imagining things. Yeah. That didn't happen. Anyway. Um, my orchid is going to bloom soon. I've mentioned this before, and I've also said it on X. Not that anyone reads my X account, but see that? This is like a stem of a bloom that's going to happen. I'm really excited. I wonder what color the flowers are going to be. You know, I was kind of reading into this because I like to read into like signs and stuff, like signs from the universe. And I knew, and it wasn't that long ago that I declared this, But I declared that when my orchids finally bloom, it's going to be a sign from the universe that something big is going to happen in my life. And it wasn't too long after I made that declaration that one of my orchids started to bloom. I only have 2 orchid plants, and they've never bloomed once since I actually first bought them. And I've had them for a long time. Coincidence? I think not. Um, but now it's blooming, or it's going to bloom very soon. And I will say things are changing a bit in my life. I mean, nothing huge has happened, but I'm also kind of reading into the way this stem is forming. Um, it's I mean, it could just be growing towards the light, but I don't know. I'm happy that it's blooming, but I wish that stem would stick straight up. The fact that it's coming out sideways kind of irritates me a little, but at the same time, I'm thrilled that it's even blooming at all because it hasn't bloomed since I got it. And I feel like I'm reading into it. Is that a metaphor? You're going to get exactly what you want in life, but not necessarily in the way that you think you would want it or something? I don't know. You're going to get exactly what you want, but it's going to be kind of fucked up or something? I don't know. LP, may I have a general? You got it. Let me pull some cards. Hang on, someone just texted me. Okay, what was it? May I have a general? Okay. LP wants a general. 1, 2, 3. Oh, geez. So LP, I think that you need to you know, LP, I just think you need to take it easy and just relax. You're alive, and you know, to exist is just a miracle, and it's unexplainable. To exist is to be magical. And you know, I think honestly, you're either going through a really, really hard time right now, or you will be in the future. And I just want to say, just relax, take it easy, and honestly, just don't give a shit about what's going on in your life. Just don't care about it. Don't give a shit about it. Um, take it easy, breathe, relax, and if at all possible, grab every opportunity to have fun. Okay, moving on. Hi, Ann Cake. I wanted to know if my ex and I are going to end up in the same city for work in a few months or whatever. We're in separation in the same class right now. So, Anne Cake, I, you know, I just feel like you're thinking way too much about this. And honestly, I mean, the way that things are going to play out, I think that, I mean, I don't know. The way the cards look, it seems like it's not going to go in your favor. Um, are you and your ex going to end up in the same city? Basically, like whatever it is that you don't want to happen is what's going to happen. But it's because there's a lesson to learn from this. You need to learn how to let go of things and stop thinking so much about stuff and know what matters and what doesn't matter. And, um, I think you take life way too seriously. And you need to know, like who you are, what you are, and move on. Okay. You're welcome. Something's coming to me right now, and I know I should talk about it, but I know for a fact that um I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was born on Earth where I grew up in the suburbs. I went to high school. I went to college for a short while until I dropped out. Like, you know, I live on Earth. And, we're like brainwashed into thinking, not to make anything negative, but like, I mean, I'm just saying that like magic is real. Truly, the supernatural, which the word supernatural is interesting because to believe in the supernatural, you have to believe in things that are not supernatural. So, I mean, in my mind, everything kind of has to be supernatural. Everything just kind of is. But, um, um, like if I lived in a world where I could just conjure up anything I wanted at any given moment, like if I was sitting there and I was like, I want beer. And if I could just snap my finger and all of a sudden beer would just appear in front of me, it's easy to think that, like, oh, that would be great if I could do that because then I could have beer anywhere at any time. But I mean, where does that story lead? Like, what is that life? If I could just have, and I know things could be different, but would I want it to be different? Like, if I could just have anything at any moment, anywhere, like, I mean, I suppose you don't really appreciate things if you could just have it at any second. You know, this world is really good. Like, I mean, you know, like when you have a bottle of beer in your hand, you're appreciating all different things about it. Oh, I really love this glass bottle. I love, the taste of this beer, the color of it. Like there's so many things to love about it. And it is kind of nice to think that it's special and it's important. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you could just have anything by snapping your fingers and things just appear in front of you, that really fucking takes the piss out of it. Like, and that's most likely why that's not the case. It's because you don't want that to be true. Like, and honestly, like if I could just make beer appear in front of me, I would be in a blackout all the time and I wouldn't be existing. So I sound like a psycho right now, but I'm right. Okay. Jenny, are you still here? I had to rant for a second. I'm sorry, but are you still here, Jenny? And I'll answer your question. Hi, Marie. Hey, Sag girl. Welcome back. All right, I think Jenny left, so I'm going to move on. Sag girl, can I expect something from M? Let me see. Can I expect something from M? Can I expect something from M? Well, this seems good. Take that out. Can I expect something from M? Can I expect something from M? I mean, so Sag girl, I think, yeah, I mean, something's coming from this person. Um, I think that, I mean, I don't know. Whatever is coming from this person is really going to set things into motion. and there will be forward movement. I think that whatever this person is going to say or do to you is going to be pretty shocking, but you can totally handle it. Um, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like whatever is coming from this person is actually going to be good. Like it's going to be like this is going to be a blessing. So, anyway, um um what happened to my boyfriend during the road trip last night? Is he okay? Oh geez. All right. So, Marie, um let me just shuffle my cards for a second. I mean, Marie, I think, Marie, I think all is well with your boyfriend. I don't think you should be worried about anything. I mean, I think something did go wrong. Um, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. You'll still have your boy toy, and like, there's nothing to worry about. Life goes on, and just it just doesn't matter. Anyway, moving on. But I see good things for you, and I think that the cards are in your favor. Okay. I mean, I don't know. When you say what happened to my boyfriend, I'm like, Jesus Christ, like what? I'm thinking like a tragedy, but I don't know. I just pulled some cards and I did see that there was a little bit of bad luck, but it was actually leaning more towards good. So if it was bad luck, it's nothing that actually matters. But anyway. I will be right back. Okay. I think I might light some more incense. Actually, I should probably go soon. I've been live for 2.5 hours and I do have to make a phone call today. Or I don't want to. I'm going to be on hold for like an hour, probably, and like. It's like it's really like a sword getting shoved up my ass, like being on hold for an hour just to be hung up on. I mean, it's infuriating. And I just want to smash things. It's certainly not what I would want. I'm just saying, can I please just make this call and like go on with my life and not have to think about, oh, now I have to call you back because I just got hung up on. Like, I don't want to deal with it. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Thank you all for coming. If you're watching this in the future, thank you so much for thinking I'm so interesting to watch me for 2.5 hours. That's flattering, and I'm grateful for it. Because I don't think very highly of myself, and for someone to think I'm so interesting to watch me for 2.5 hours, that's great. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.